Keeping a very close eye on the Eastern Pacific, who has been more than active so far this season. And yet another round of organized low, it's expected to form into early next week. This is going to be just off the coastline of Central America. While the development is unlikely in the next 48 to 72 hours, I think a little bit more favorable just thereafter. And it could become a tropical depression as we move into the middle of next week, which would put us at the F name. This would likely be Flossie when all is said and done. So the area to watch right now, just outside of Central America. And here is the good news. It has a far more western jog than what we saw with Hurricane Eric that underwent rapid intensification just last week as it was driving towards Oaxaca as well as Acapulco. In the next 2 days, really only about a 10% chance that it's ultimately going to be driven to that tropical storm phase. 70% chance, though, as we go into early next week. And there is a lot of favorable environment to go along with this. Water temperatures are between 85 and 90 degrees, especially closer to the coastline of southern Mexico. And even though Eric did enough to do some upwelling, which just means that it took a lot of the fuel and the sea surface temperatures right at the top, and it just allowed the cooler water from down below to eventually rise back up, we have had enough time for all of that to ultimately subside. So there is a little bit of departure in temperatures where you see some areas in blue just to the north of it, but I don't expect that to be any inhibition for this to actually develop. But Michael, I'm going to bring you in now. I love that this blob, and I'm just going to call it a blob because it's not the cone of uncertainty. We're not to that extent yet. All the models are starting to hint that we get this western nudge rather than any of the northern track, which would just be devastating for locations that have already seen such an issue this season.
Yeah, I mean, you think about all the landslides, mudslides, rock slides, debris flows that they saw on the western edge of Mexico. I don't think that that's going to be a huge concern. If this thing does develop, yeah, we could see a couple of spiral rain bands, but this should be far enough west where the impacts aren't as great. But either way, you look at the forecast for rain kind of running us through the end of the month and perhaps into early July. And, you know, you still have 3 to 5 inches of rain. Again, that's spread out over a long period of time. So where we've seen a lot of flooding from Eric, any additional rainfall could lead to a couple more flooding concerns.
Well ahead of schedule as of now in comparison to where we typically are climatologically, and it even stagnates just a little bit as we go into August and September. The Atlantic usually spikes around that point, but we'll have plenty more as we kind of move into an active season so far in the Eastern Pacific.